Most parents think they failed at paid ads. They tried Facebook ads, they boosted a post, maybe they spent hundreds of dollars and nothing happened. So the conclusion becomes ads don't work. But after spending years behind the scenes running campaigns for companies and entrepreneurs, I can tell you something surprising. In most cases, the ads were never the problem. Let's look at the real situation for parent entrepreneurs. You're running a business, you've got a family, you've got responsibilities, and the time that you have to focus is actually very limited. Your work hours look like small windows during the day or late night when the house is finally quiet. So when ads don't work, the easiest explanation becomes it's got to be the ads. Maybe Facebook was broken. Maybe the algorithm changed. Maybe ads are just too expensive now. And sometimes people assume the problem is the platform itself. So they do what everybody else does. They instead do a boosted post. They pick a budget. They cross their fingers and they hope the internet magically finds the right customers, which would be really awesome if that's how marketing actually worked. But here's the truth entrepreneurs do not want to hear. Ads aren't magic. Ads are amplifiers. They amplify whatever the message you give them. So, which means that message is unclear, the ad amplifies confusion. And there's all these myths around that don't help. Like, the ad should work instantly. Spending more should fix everything. The algorithm should know and it'll figure it out. Another question that people rarely ask is, who are the ads actually reaching? Because if you're targeting as broad, your ad could very well show up in front of someone with absolutely no interest. And it's awesome that grandma loves your ad, but grandma isn't going to be buying your course. And when the ad reaches the right person, you're still competing against the entire internet. You've got friends, memes, breaking news, and yes, cat videos. Which means your message has to be extremely clear, really on point. The message is vague, the headline is confusing, the offer isn't obvious. And also, the offer isn't unique, superior, or different. And if people don't understand instantly what the benefit is, they're going to scroll away. And the creative matters too. If the image looks generic or the ad feels like something that people have seen 1,000 times before, it blends into the background. And Facebook is going to punish you for that. And the internet is great at ignoring this background noise. Another common misunderstanding is impressions. People see really big numbers here and they assume success. But impressions only mean one thing. Your ad appeared on someone's screen. Doesn't mean they cared. And modern marketing adds a whole bunch of noise. There's do-it-yourself marketing everywhere. Platforms constantly changing. Dashboards that make everything feel way more complicated than it needs to be. And here's a quote that I love about entrepreneurship. Success is the result of persistence, not perfection. Ads work the same way, because most things that work in business work because someone kept refining them. And the reality is much simpler. Ads are a testing system. They require experimentation, iteration, and patience, just like building a business. But most entrepreneurs test ads once. If the first campaign doesn't work, they assume the whole strategy failed. Imagine going to the gym one time and deciding fitness doesn't work. The real solution isn't spending more time, it's using your time differently. Testing ideas before building everything. Testing messages before creating full funnels. Letting the market show you what actually resonates. The real advantage isn't being perfect. It's staying consistent long enough to learn what works. Small improvements, small tests over time. Just like parenting. And honestly, just like flossing. Here's a quote that captures really well. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. That's true in business, it's true in marketing, and honestly, it's true in parenting too. Ads and parenting are long games.